and also report on the usage of the word of the day. Each speaker is encouraged to use the word sapient. Thank you. Back to you, Audrey.
Okay, thank you so much, Marian. Now, everybody say, unmute themselves and say sapiens.
Sapient.
Yes, and everybody fulfill at least one quote, speech of word of today. Thank you so much, Marian. Next one, I would like to welcome our R counter, Agnes Lin. R counter is a very important role, which I would love for Agnes to present what's her role as a pillar counter. Over to you, Agnes.
Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. The purpose of the R counter is to note words and sounds that are used as a crutch or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler sounds including and air. I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase such as I, or this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used this expression. Thank you, fellow Toastmasters.
Thank you so much. I have to wash out my arms and all my fillers here now. I would like to welcome our Patek Philippe of the day, our timer, Huyin. Huyin, over to you.
Greeting fellow Toastmaster and guests. As timer, I will time the table topic speakers, formal speeches, and the evaluation. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green, yellow, and red clicks, which denote specific times remaining. Table topic speakers should limit their remarks not more than 2 minutes. Those giving speeches should limit their remarks to their specific speech times. Icebreaker speeches should be 4 to 6 minutes in length. Most other speeches should be 5 to 7 minutes in length. The individual evaluations should be between 2 to 3 minutes. Thank you. Back to you, GE.
Thank you, Huyin. There's a very detailed briefing of your and explanation of your role. So last but not least is the general evaluator. So a general evaluator, what does he or she does? And it has the name implies he will evaluate the whole conduct of the session of the meetings. He or she will also value add wherever to all our evaluators when they evaluate their respective speakers, and also trying to pitch in and enrich true feedbacks on how to improve and uplift the club to the next level. It's a very tough role, and I would like to welcome, first of all, our first pass back to Toastmasters of the evening. Over to you, Toastmasters of the evening.
Thank you, General Evaluator Pingguan. Thank you, everyone, for taking up the role. So to all just a reminder again, to all the speakers and role players this evening, I would like to invite you all to use the word of the day, sapient, as frequent as possible. Okay, so now let's get on to the show on the route with the much anticipated prepared speeches. And I would like to call upon Anisha Lim to introduce the first speaker assignment, the speaker and the title of the speech. Over to you, Anisha.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening. The first speaker is Kamala. She's preparing her icebreaker, and the purpose of the statement of this project is for the member to introduce themselves to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. We hear about More about Kamala. Her title is Age is Not a Barrier. Kamala, age is not a barrier.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, Kamala.
Okay.
Maybe you want to pin the timer so that you can see.
Sorry.
No problem.
I can start, huh? Okay. Good evening, everyone. I hope after rushing back, you all are here. Thank you for being here today. Okay. Before I go into the title, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Kamala. I'm 46 years old, married with 2 kids. I was born and bred in Ipoh and came to KL when I was 22 years old. I've experienced working in corporate companies for almost 25 years as a HR and specialized in recruitment in both in-house and executive search organization. Okay. Is age a barrier to learn new things? Many of us are guilty of using age as an excuse to reject or make light of situation. We often hear people say, I'm too old to learn new things. I have decided I do not want to fall into that same trap. I told myself, I'm not too old to do anything in my life, and I stopped using age as an excuse. Learning and reaching any goals is about fulfilling myself and not a competition with anyone else. What did I change? Career. It sounds maybe very simple change, but I'm telling you why I changed. In year 2020, pandemic year, COVID hit us badly. Most of the Malaysians were retrenched from organization and many more lost their loved ones. I was not escaped, and myself and family too affected badly during COVID. My husband has lost his 5-figure, fat-paying job, and we have no choice but to just run the family with my 4-figure salary, which was far beyond and only managed to cover 30% of the family monthly expenses. The outstanding bill were received, including insurance premium, to be paid soon. Otherwise, it will be terminated or lapse soon. For me, insurance is the biggest investment because when my dad was diagnosed with lung cancer back in year 2017, the total medical expenses were covered by insurance. So therefore, I know insurance is essential, and if I were to die during the pandemic, I may leave the insured amount for my kids to survive further till they can financially independent. I've decided to settle the outstanding premium with my bank savings. I called my life planner agent, and she has given me this best solution to overcome the situation. And at the same time, she encouraged me to be a life planner to cover the missing income. I was a bit reluctant, but then later I thought I need something to top up the income. Without much thinking, I said yes to her and went through the processes to become a part-time life planner. At that point of time, my only motive was to live the life and give the best to my family, especially my kids. They are still studying and has gone through a lot of lifestyle, and I still want to give them the best lifestyle. With the great coaching and guidance from my leaders and team in the insurance industry, within 6 months, I became successful life planner. And income was almost same as my full-time job. I was shocked to see the income with small initiative I did, and I managed to get the full-time job salary as the same income in my part-time job. So I was surprised and amazed with my performances too. I was never thought that I can be an insurance agent, which I can able to talk to people, convince them, and at the same time cover their life for the rest of their life. Okay. I was qualified for free overseas trips and was rewarded with some awards too. Being a part-time agent, I was earning good income and at the same time became more service-oriented. and continuously protecting many more lives. I felt the job satisfaction, which I did not feel for past 22 years in corporate world. Each time I save a life, I feel like a bit like I'm a god. But actually, it's something like I tell myself that God has given me this opportunity, so I should continue to do this. With the in year 2021, my achievement in insurance industry has made my husband to join as a full-time life planner. And within 1 year, he managed to earn his 5-figure salary and back to our pre-COVID lifestyle again. So after pandemic, I've been changing my corporate position to gain more experiences. But my matured mentality keeps telling me, do something that what you like. I've been asking myself, is this really what you want to do? And recently I went for an overseas trip to Nepal, which I have more time to think about myself. And really, during the trip, I decided to do what I like. I came back and motivate myself, encourage myself to do what I love. Because I think I found my passion. Passion can change into income as well. And I've decided to become a full-time life planner effective May 2024, which is recently I've decided and want to continue this path for next of my life. I'll continue to invest on broadening the knowledge, cherish the change, and spark a joy in this career. Dear friends, age is not a barrier when it comes to do what we love. If you really want to pursue a dream, don't allow age to be the excuse. Break the fear, go for it. Definitely many more success to be achieved and enjoy the life. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kamala. Your story truly inspired me, and
Thank you.
it really meets the title. Age is not a barrier. Yeah, despite you are changing your career at this age.
Thank you, thank you. Did I meet the timing or sorry?
I think
I
it's
did.
needed.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Okay, so now let's move on to the second speaker. So I would like to invite Risen to introduce her speaker's assignment, title, and also speech. Over to you, Risen.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, Pepe. Good evening, everyone. Next, our speaker will be attempt her level 4 project, manage project successfully for her second speech. Timer, please be alert that the speech length is 5 to 7 minutes. The purpose of this project is for the member to practice developing a plan, building a team, and fulfill the plan with the help of his or her team. The purpose of the second speech is for the member to share some aspects of her experience managing a project. Let us welcome Junbe. Just say yes. Just say yes, Junbe.
Jun, you are mute.
So excited. Okay. All right. Can y'all hear me? Can. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So today I'm going to share with you the recent project that I have accomplished. And to meet this project purpose, I would like to share how do I develop a plan? How do I build and also to fulfill the objective of the project? So 2 weeks ago, many of you here are aware, District 51 have held a very grand and very memorable event, which is the annual conference in KL, right? I'm sure there are many of you, especially the club officer, who attended same like me. I have the privilege to be invited to be one of the core committee. So I just say yes when this opportunity knocked my doors. So the assignment that I took up, it's the floor manager, or another title called logistic lead, whose responsibility is managing the hotel, coordination with our committee so that we can run the 3 days event successfully. So let me quickly run through with you what are the things or expectation for this 3 days event. So it is on day 1, it is a welcome dinner. Day 2 is like a full day. Start with the opening ceremony, followed by whole afternoon of sharing and also workshop, and end with a gala night recognition. Third days, it is also a highlight for the event, which is the contest for District 51. So I've been following up with this committee. We have preparation 6 months ago. So I have going through their preparation project and come to the last stage, which is 1 month ahead. So it's time for me to cascade down all the requirement from all the organizing chair to a master plan. So that's where I come to building my own team. So what do I do is I spend a lot of time taking very detailed as to the requirement from the speaker, the stage requirement and whatnot. So when I develop my plan, I need to recruit, or in other words, asking anyone volunteer to be my helper. Of course, first of all, I need a person who is committed, and also willing to go down to the floor and working alongside with me. So I start with my fellow members in Venus, and very grateful, one of my member, Crystal, she said yes to me as well. So we going through with all the meetings with the bigger group of the committee. The next step, who is getting more on this helper, so that I'm able to actually assign the individual to a particular task. So for example, I actually assigned Retno, who is also our member, to be my F&B manager. A member from another club, Eugene, become my AV and also lighting PIC. Alicia, who is one of the former area officer, she's very familiar with all the protocol and also the senior Toastmaster member. So she is the best person to assign on putting the VIP names on the seatings. So I'm leveraging my skill in the HR, where aces in places. So once I identified, total I've taken 7 helpers to go through all this. So some will be taking care of the seatings, some will be taking care of the timer. So all these are being assigned properly. So in my mind, I have my plan and also work very closely, communicate effectively with the floor person who is in the hotel. The banquet, the F&B, the AV guys become my best friend for that 3 days. So on that moment, everyone was set. And even though there will be a hiccups, so for example, on the second day breakfast, so suddenly the district director came to me, say that, how come there is no vegetarian breakfast? So I also faced obstacle during that, even how thorough your planning was. So again, this is testing on our impromptu. So I quickly asked help from the hotel. And also, I'm very lucky that with their cooperation, they managed to cook very quick on a vegetarian breakfast within 10 minutes. And there are also a lot of requests from the floor that, for example, aircon not cold enough, the toilet, there's no tissue. So all these I can able to assign my team member to execute well. So after all, I feel that everyone every delegates that attended to this conference were enjoy, and they also feel that the workflow is very successful. So what my learning is, even though you are a superwoman, however, you need a team to actually carry through the event. So there are few competency that I would like to stress up. Number one is the organizing and planning. Number two is the communication. And number three, don't forget the appreciation and also recognition to the team that foster the work well relationship among our team member. So overall, so I would say that to manage a project, there are few criteria, but overall we are all in a community. So it's also a basic learning for us to get things done in a collective way. That's it on my sharing. Back to you, our TOE.
Thank you, John. Thank you for sharing your experience. It was really just must just say yes for any role, right? And based on your story, I really think that teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And last but not least, please join me to welcome Evan to introduce our third speaker. Evan, over to you. Thank you.
Hi, thank you, our esteemed TOE. Pepe is attempting her first time as a TOE today. Thank you very much. And I would like to welcome speaker number 3, Michelle Ma. She's attempting level 1, project 2, writing a speech with purpose. So the purpose of this project is to learn or review basic methods for writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. Now, tonight, Michelle would like to talk about her leadership style. Leadership style, Michelle Ma. Michelle Ma, leadership style. Over to you.
Thank you, Evan. Good evening to everyone here. I would like to start on my speech, my second speech in Toastmasters Venus. So after so many years in the corporate journey, only I realized my leadership skill changed as I age. Leadership skill is adopted by any leaders with a combination of their personality, life experience, level of emotional sapience, family dynamic, and also the way of thinking. Along the way, there are different types of leadership that I've encountered and been in it. Autocratic leadership, laissez-faire leadership, which is hands-off or passive approach to leadership, servant leadership, coach-style leadership, and charismatic leadership. From young till now, on my side, I was surrounded by a family rooted in accountancy, which naturally shaped my early perception of leadership. As the eldest grandchild, I found myself in a leadership role from a very tender age. I recall an incident my aunt once shared with me, where during a barbecue party she hosted, instead of mingling with the guests, I was eyeing to get a spot on the seat. And this early incident, though seemingly insignificant, it reflects my innate drive for excellence and perhaps an early indication of my competitive spirit. And my time, those days with Ernst & Young, was also pivotal, shaping me into a strong, determined professional I am today. During the 6 years tenure with them, while I'm pursuing my ACCA papers, I learned the value of perseverance and discipline. The environment was intense because it's long hours spent working and studying at the same time, but it was incredibly rewarding. EY was an autocratic environment at that time, with the seniors making decisions, junior staff expected to follow orders without questions. It wasn't a nurturing moment or environment at that time. Rather, it was where you learn through trial and error, sometimes facing criticism for the smallest oversight, the mistakes that we made. However, it was during this time that I learned invaluable lessons about structure, organization, and the importance of adapting to a different leadership styles. Along the way, I progressed in my career. and begin leading teams. I realized the limitation of an autocratic leadership style. Moving from a smaller to a larger team that I manage, I need to switch my approach. I transitioned from being autocratic to adopting a coaching style of leadership. I recognize the importance of empowering my team, encouraging them to participate, and valuing their input. It was during this transition that I came across a book written by Robin Sharma, The Leader Who Had No Title, which profoundly influenced my leadership style and philosophy as well. Today, if you were to ask me what leadership style I prefer in my superior, I would undoubtedly tell you it would be laissez-faire. I thrive under the guidance of someone who trusts me to deliver, give me full empowerment, and allows me the autonomy to rectify any issues in the organization structure. However, it's regrettable to admit that not all leaders will take up this style. Often it's only with the age or due to personal preference that the leaders will adopt such approach. Younger leaders, especially those who has recently transitioned themselves into leadership roles, may be more inclined towards a directive approach. They might feel the need to exert their authority, often micromanaging their subordinates. On the other hand, the older leaders who have more experience under their belt tend to trust their team more, allowing for a greater autonomy and empowerment. For instance, when it comes to securing cash flow funding at that time, typically my HQ would offer assistance. However, there have been instances where we had to manage our funds meticulously, delaying payments to suppliers, only purchase when it's necessary, and to pay off the term loans that we are owing. This experience highlighted the importance of the financial prudence and adaptability in facing on the challenging situation at that time. Moreover, it underscores the need for a leader who can trust their team to handle such responsibility autonomously. A laissez-faire leadership style in this context would have been particularly beneficial, and it would have provided us with the flexibility and empowerment needed to navigate such challenges effectively. For myself, the next one will be the servant leadership. Seriously, this is also not my cup of tea. While it has its merits, I find that it can sometimes fall behind more ambitious leadership style. As a servant leader, you must be patient. You often find yourself chasing deadlines with subordinates to ensure that they deliver. In my experience, I've encountered servant leadership, and while I appreciate its intent, I find it challenging to implement effectively. As a quiet-witted person, I often struggle to slow down and patiently wait for the progress of my team. Finding the right balance between pushing for results and practicing patience is something I continue to work on. It's an ongoing challenge, and I'm still researching for the best approach. Perhaps some of you might have encountered similar challenge and have thoughts or strategy to share on this topic with me. In conclusion, there's no one leadership fits all. You have to be agile and change your leadership styles depending on the type of organization, whether it's matured or growth-oriented, the type of work that is involved, routine or creative, the level of experience and skill of your team, and the personality of the person that you are leading. So leadership style will also evolve along the way through your career journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for sharing different types of leadership style to us today, and it was a great eye-opening to me as well. And I agree that agile is the key in all the leaders, because different leadership style may suit to different individual depending on their personality and whatnot. Okay, thank you, Michelle. Okay, moving along, it's time for our table topics, a much anticipated session where we encourage all these spontaneous impromptu speeches that help the speaker to think on their feet. So just for your information to all our guests and also new members, the table topic sessions is a super big experience that gets your adrenaline going with great excitement. So anyone and everyone are invited to deliver 1 to 2 minutes impromptu speeches based on a random topic relating to the topic of your choosing. Okay, and without further ado, let us pass the floor to our table topic master of tonight, Retno. Retno, the floor is all yours.
Thank you, Pepe, Toastmasters of the evening. Well, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. We are all sapient participants tonight. Just for the benefits of the participants, including me, our topic tonight is about artificial intelligence, which is started between the year of 1950s and 1956, and the inventor was Alan Turing. That was quite some time ago, more than 6 decades ago, but it never came to my interest until recently. Our theme tonight is about human teachers versus artificial intelligence. However, after some thought, I changed the title for tonight's topic into human intelligence versus artificial intelligence. The reason is very simple. I would like to broaden the questions and also to make it more fun and interesting. Nothing heavy for tonight. We have been working for the whole day tonight, today. So I think simple questions, fun, and you won't need to think too deeply to answer them. Just a reminder that the participant will have 2 minutes for each question, and please, the word of today, sapient. And please pin the timer before you answer the questions. You are aware about your speech timing. Can I please share my screen here? So, as you see, hold on, I need to do something about this. So as I just shared just now, just to make it more interesting, so our table topic tonight is about human intelligence and artificial intelligence. Excuse me, I've got my that. I forgot to turn it off. Okay, thank you very much. Apologize for that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have 7 questions for tonight. So if you would like, need a volunteer from 1 to 7, don't worry, nothing's heavy on the technical side. Anyone, please?
I would like to volunteer.
Is that all, our grammarian? Okay, so what would you like to use the number
3.
from 1? Number 3, right. Actually, Mehong is an expert in artificial intelligence. We'll see, Mehong. Okay, number 3 question is, what jobs do you think that cannot be replaced by artificial intelligence? And can you explain why? Thank you.
All right, this question really got me thinking a little bit only, because I think my job AI cannot replace my job, because what my job need is my human hand. That is what the robots cannot be replaced. Before I start, I want to tell you all, I'm a physiotherapist and I work with children. This thing, you cannot be replaced by a robot because of what I do. I need to interact with the children, not only physically, but also emotionally, which is, I don't think AI got the perfect emotions that can understand read our facial expression or even our body language perfectly as we human. That's why I feel like robots cannot do this work. Even during the COVID time, when I cannot work with my client, it's only through screen like this. It's also a bit difficult because I need to have my hand to touch and play with them. Only then my treatment will be more effective. That's why I chose my job, a physiotherapist, which cannot be replaced by AI. But I feel like any job that we need to interact more with humans or we need to have more physical touch, this kind of jobs cannot be replaced by AI because in the end, I feel like humans will still understand human more compared to what the robot thinks because of our experience, our nature, which we know how to read people expression or just feel their aura is different things that what a robot cannot do. That's all from me. Thank you.
Wow. Now, agree more than that. Hence, physical feelings and everything. Thank you for sharing your insight of your experience, Mehong. Thank you very much. I have 7 questions. There was no pictures, so you can. So number 3 is taken. So next one, please.
I'll go next.
Who's that? Crystal.
Yes, but I
Okay,
will also
Crystal. Number 3
challenge.
is taken. What number would you like?
7, lucky 7.
Oh, lucky 7. Oh, I love this. I've been waiting like, who is going to take number 7? Right, Crystal, the question is, what are the benefits of having artificial intelligence as an educator or as a teacher in some certain fields? Yeah, so teaching is not just teaching, I'm a teacher, teaching young people, but also, of course, there are other fields that need teachers. So what are the benefits? Which yours, Crystal?
All right, I say thank you, Reno. I believe this question holds a very uh, close place to your heart as an educator, Reno. That is why you are, asking, just in case, if AI is a threat as an educator. So here are my thoughts. I always believe that we can always leverage technology to have whatever technology it may come. If you go back into the 1950s, 1960s, you have the Industrial Revolution, where you have machines coming up, replacing all of the factory workers and everything, so technology came into place, people got displaced, jobs got lost. But look, 50, 60 years down the road, we are talking the same thing again. What if AI replace all our teachers? In that context, I believe there will be an integration in the next 5 years, 10 years in terms of education, but you can never replace the touch of a teacher being there, making sure we are actually sitting in front of our screens, or in front of books learning, or if you have students like me, thank you, teacher, bye-bye, with the human holding you down, yet mischievous me will be running around. So I don't think robots can always replace the human connection, the touch, in that context, but it can help in, day-to-day slowing down the explanation to the students. So those are my thoughts. Over back to you, Retno.
Thank you. I can keep my job. Yeah. Okay, send all the children to me. Thank you, Crystal. Right, so next one, I still have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 questions. Anybody would like to try, please?
Reno, I would like to take up the challenge. Reno, you're on mute.
Okay. What number shall I share?
My lucky number been taken by Crystal, so I chose another number, number 1.
Number 1. Well done. Right. So, number 1. This is actually a really good question, even for me. Rizan, how much do you know about artificial intelligence? And do you really care about how big it is now? Miss yours?
How much do I know about artificial intelligence? Well, that's a good question. Actually, I wouldn't say that I know much about that. Maybe not even 50%. My secondary school time, I from 4, from 5, actually I studied in information technology. And that's where the moment we started to know more about the artificial intelligence. The first that I remember is the AI movie. I'm not sure how many of you watched the movie same generation as mine. Many shaking head. Oh my God. That's the first time I realized that, hey, the artificial intelligent robots, actually, they can replace humans to do something. And that's the moment where I realized that information technology, all this that appear in the movie, actually is not just a movie. It really walked into my life. It really applied into our daily life. And now even I'm using the chat GPT to help me to draft my email to reply for my client to make it sound more proficiency. So if you ask me, how much do I know about artificial intelligence, AI? I would say that actually more and more after I work in this industry where I am an event, where I'm working, my company actually dealing mostly with all these IT, AI, information technology related industry. And then the product that they introduce, you're amazed by, wow, how advanced the world is changing. But we are not knowing much about that. So if you really ask me how much do I care about this, yes, it impacted our life. And I believe that AI is actually just a tools that help us to improve our life. And of course, we use it with sapient. Thank you. And back to you right now.
What a sapient explanation and response. I've learned a lot from you as well. No wonder you're so sapient in your technology. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 3 questions already. Now we have number 2, 4, 5, and 6. Anybody would like to try?
Chufeng volunteered.
Who's that?
Yeah, I volunteered.
Okay. How do I spell your name? Pronounce your name?
Shufeng or CF.
Shufeng. Okay. Of course, Shufeng. What number would you like?
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay. Question number 2 is, do you think, this is more personal, do you think artificial intelligence will threaten your job, and can you elaborate it?
Sorry, the question is, can greaten my job?
Yes.
Okay. Being in the analytics field, I do think that artificial intelligence definitely can help me to deliver my analytics work better. Currently, probably the analysis that we can do is really based on what I can really think of or what my team can really think of. With the artificial intelligence, I think that it will help me to probably get more insights from the data and help my organizations to be more driven by the data itself. So I do think that business artificial intelligence will definitely help me in terms first in the analytics work that I deliver. Secondly, for some of the like the presentations or the emails, I think using artificial intelligence like the ChatGPT, it will help me to complete my work slightly faster, like getting some help there. Yeah. Yeah, in short, I do think that artificial intelligence will help to greaten my job. That's all.
Okay, thank you. Probably I a bit it was not very clear, but actually the question is, do you think it threatens? Do you think it threatens?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I heard, yeah, threaten. Oh, okay. Sorry for that. Yes.
You can elaborate a little bit.
So, okay. So
yes,
it threatens the job. Yes, just now I was saying that it will help, but I do, because it can help me, then definitely it can also probably replace me, not like physiotherapy or educator. I think for my role, is more threatened by the artificial intelligence, given that it can like really crunch a lot of data and store a lot of like the logics within it. So definitely the insights from this artificial intelligence would probably be able to deliver in a more faster and more holistic view rather than a human that is really limited to what I've learned so far. So artificial intelligence will have the repository of all the knowledge that could really threaten my job.
Thank you, Jivong. Okay. Right. So I would like to ask the timer. Thank you very much, Yubong. I mean, yes, there was a bit of communication there, but I thought it was really worth it to hear your opinion there. So how about the timing? Is it we have 4 already? Is it still all right, or we stop here?
I think we can stop here. We are 6 minutes behind the schedule.
Thank you very much. Back to you, TOE.
Okay, thank you, Retno. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think the next session is we can proceed to break. But before that, let's do a first round of e-voting pool first, okay? And we would use this session to vote for your favorite prepared speeches and table topic speakers for this evening. But before this, can I just confirm with timer if everyone is on time and eligible for the voting? Timer?
For prepared speech, Kamala is not eligible. Other than that, for table
so
topic
we have
session,
2.
everyone is okay.
Okay, so I think we can proceed with the e-voting polling. Okay, so Krista, is it? Krista, you will flag out, right, the e-voting session? Yeah. Okay, so everyone, please vote before we proceed to the break. Okay.
So we will ignore Kamala's name, am I right?
Yes.
Okay. And what about table topic? Because it's also shown already. Or are all qualified for vote?
All are qualified.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, is everyone done? Are we okay? Are we good? Okay. Okay, so before we going for our short break, let's just take a group photo, everyone. So can you please turn on your videos and yeah, we let the Zoom master to do the job. Okay, can turn on your video, everyone. It's everyone on. Who else? Pink one, even. Okay.
All right, everyone. So I will have to take a picture for today.
Okay.
Queen, I cannot see your face. Okay. How about Yevon?
I think even is out.
Outside.
Outside. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you're still beautiful. Okay. Get ready.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Right, let me capture this first. Okay, another one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you guys.
Okay, thank you everyone. Okay, so now we are at 9:05 and our break time supposed to end at 9:05 as well. Maybe can we just do a very quick 2 minutes toilet break and everyone come back at 9:07? Okay, see you all short while. Thank you.
So Pepe, how was it? The first time POE?
Kanchong.
Okay lah, it's normal lah, but you're doing well. Don't worry. Well done.
Yeah, you're doing good. You're doing good. You're doing
Thank
good
you,
for
thank you.
first time.
At least you're not so stressed.
Sorry, just now I really just came back from work. So 8 p.m. and then Krista was calling for me. Alice, where are you? I'm so sorry.
No worries.
So it's a bit yeah, I thought it was well planned from my side, but then yeah, working kind of like caught me up. So I try my best. Yeah.
No worries.
No worries, it's understandable. I'm so hot actually. My room temperature is about 52 degrees now. How about others? You all, KL?
I just switched on my aircon only. Just hot.
No lah, the electrical bill is too expensive recently.
It is. Depending on tier, okay?
Hi, ladies. Do you all see my message in the WhatsApp group? There's a free movie tickets.
Is it free?
Yeah, free.
Free.
In KL only, Risan. Pavilion Bukit Jalil, Sunday afternoon. So if you want tickets, please text me. All right, I can reserve for you.
Next time when I go
Please
to
sign
KL,
up.
yeah, June, reserve for me, please.
Yes, Michelle?
Only one person or can be more?
You can bring, don't bring 10 people. You can bring your niece, nephew, your daughter. Pepe, you can bring your daughters along. It's an
Okay.
animation. Yeah.
Okay, then I will reply you now.
Yeah.
I also want to go.
Yeah.
Benefit of this member.
Don't tell people.
June, this is sponsorship, is it? From
But then this is premier. I work in TGV, so sometimes they open up for public, and this one is for employee. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Okay. Pardon?
No. I saw Bengkong is walking.
Yeah.
So Bengkong.
Sorry,
You're
everyone.
moving to another
The break
place.
time is over.
Okay. Thank you, Wee.
Okay. Is everyone back?
Timer.
Shall we continue? So sorry for the short break today. as we are running a bit out of time. Okay? Okay. Okay, so next. So in Toastmaster, we learned everything by doing. Each speech and table topics are evaluated and given feedback. So we improve ourselves throughout our Toastmaster journey. And having said that, I would like to welcome our general evaluator, Peng Kuan, to lead us in the upcoming evaluation session for this meeting. So Peng Kuan, over to you.
Right, thank you so much, Toastmasters of the evening. It's a very great pleasure and pressure for a general evaluator to lead on the second evaluation session of the meeting itself. But fear not, evaluation is something of like a vitamin or a supplement that for us, we have to continuously take in order to improve ourselves. I mean, who else? One time everybody takes vitamin C, one time then get healed or recovered from any diseases. You have to continuously take that vitamin, right, in order to strengthen your immune system. And that goes also for the evaluation as well. So first of all, without further ado, we are pressing for a little bit of time here. So I would like to welcome our first evaluator for the icebreaker speech, and Lisha Lim. Lisha Lim, over to you.
Thank you, G. Hello, Kamala. Congratulations for your icebreaker. Shall we give a floor of applause for Kamala? Because her speech is very encouraging. Do you all agree? Yeah, so I really like your topic and your speech is very encouraging. And then your content is very clear. And then I like the way that you present your speech. Because your content is clear. From your introductions, you intro that you have 25 years HR experience. I thought, yeah, this lady was going to share the HR experience, but in the transition, you turn it away because COVID come and then you hit a lot of us, and then a lot of people also retrench, and also your family is also hit by COVID. So the transition is like from A and then go down. And then after that, you share how you, from this situation, how you go to turn your job into a life planner. And then how many figure you make, and then how you influence your husband is also join to become a full-time life planner. The conclusion is like, very impressed me. So it's very well done. It's very good story sharing. Yeah. And then just a little bit that you have to take note is the timing, because it's the icebreaker is actually 4 minutes to 6 minutes. So yeah, just mindful of this. Yeah, it's different from the other speech. But I believe that your next speech, you'll be prepared very, very well. And then for your next speech, I also challenge you that actually you can use some gestures, and then you also can pause when you're sharing something and say, to let people think about, the COVID hit, then you will become affected. Then you pause, let people go and feel your emotion, and then you're starting to share again. This is for your next speech, because this speech is only to sharing your story. So it's just things that for your next speech. And I really like your speech, and that is very encouraging. I love the sentence you share is like, do something that what you like, and then don't let your age become the barrier. I really like it. So at the end, I would like to congratulate you again. I like your speech, and then do take mindful that the timing, and then well done and congrats again. Back to you, GE.
Thank you so much. Let's give our icebreaker speaker, Kamala, one more time, a standing ovation in tandem with our culture for Toastmasters. Let me step up a while.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Okay, so okay, I'm gonna just point out some of the evaluation pointers that have been given by Alicia, and basically, I do like her evaluation style in a sense that she highlighted the good points, and she also highlighted the areas of improvement as well. And basically, I like the way that she kind of like put it in a very uplifting and motivating way for you to continue on your speech from an icebreaker standpoint, going in and progressing in your pathways at your own pace of your journey. Just one note of Alicia, I mean, in a sense that I love your evaluations in a way that you highlighted all the strength of a speaker and also some of the things, the supplements that she needs to take on as she journey on in her pathways. Basically, is that I find your evaluation a little bit more scattered here and there. So what you can consider doing in your future evaluation, Elijah, is basically you try to put up, mention or signal posting to the audience stating that you have 2 or 3 strengths and 2 areas of improvement. And you mentioned the strength quickly, highlighting the key point of the speaker's strengths, as well as elaborating in one sentence, as well as for the feedbacks itself, you put it as one areas that she could improve on, and basically she could continue to build upon that skills and improvements as well for future speeches, so that you don't need to rush through to your summary as well. So all in all, congratulations, Anisha, and congratulations on your icebreaker speech, Kamala. I would like to move on to the second evaluator, Recent Tan, for her evaluation on the second speaker project speech as well. Over to you, Recent.
Thank you, Jun. Well, Toastmaster Jun, congratulations that you finished your project and also accept my challenge. You managed to do it perfectly. Yeah, well done. I still remember your first speech. I give you 2 challenges. First is on standing up to deliver your speech so that we can see your hand gesture. And today, yes, Jun, stand up to take up the challenge and then show us how professional she was, how sapient she was in handling her speech with all the necessary hand gesture. Second, I give the challenge on focus on the speech purpose, because the speech purpose is to share her experience. And yes, today she was also managed to do it, sharing how she built the team from the necessary helpers team, and then also into the conclusion, what lessons she learned. So the challenge accepted, and then Jun managed it well. The third thing that I like about Jun's speech is on her well structures. As she opened her, she do her opening with the introduce on her role, what she do, what is her role in annual conference, and then into the body where how she find a team member. Next, how she extend to get more helpers to and fill up their skill set with necessary role, until she faced the challenge, how she managed to solve it immediately. I would say that 99% perfect. Just left 1 mark. Maybe for next time you can improve more. And also with the closing on, even you are a superwoman, you still need a team to help you. So all this, I would say that is a very complete structures. And I can see that Jun become more and more proficiency ever since the first time first year we heard about June's speech until this is the third year. June become professional speakers. Well done on that. If I would like to give a suggestion on June's speech, I would personally recommend that June, maybe next time you can try to put some photos on the event, because some people, they might be a version people that they learn or they observe the things through visualize. So it will be great that if you can provide us some photos so that it can support your statement, and also let us feel that how this event is successfully held. And Lauren, that's it from my comment. You stand up with to deliver your speech. You have achieved your speech purpose of the project, and also you have the well structure on the speech. And also, I would like to challenge you on, maybe suggest you to add on the photos for your speech delivery. Thank you, and back to you, GE.
Thank you so much, Recent Tan. I mean, I really love Recent's evaluation, and basically she does it in a way that is easy to follow, and the audiences is able to identify which areas that they could take themselves, right, and improve on themselves, because an evaluation is not only for the speaker but also for the audiences, including myself also. It's something of a take-home message as well for me. So basically, I do love her way of evaluation in a way that is easy to follow, easy to track. And basically, she also states her feedbacks is very clear, very articulative. Just want to mention about the way when you stood up in terms when you're evaluating is when you stood up, your hair suddenly got truncated. So I was wondering where your hair goes to, because it suddenly stood up and the frame of your camera kind of like truncate. Some of your forehead was left of your forehead, hopefully. So basically, just be mindful of how you stand and how you position in front of a camera. So right now, I would like to welcome the next speaker, evaluator. For the third speaker, Michelle. Evaluator is, please hold on, Evan. So Evan will evaluate Michelle Ma. Over to you, Evan.
Thank you, GE, Mr. BK. Michelle. Okay. I will give my evaluations for Michelle's speech, leadership style. Now, Michelle, there's few points that I really like about your speech. The first one, you have a very great opening. You broke down into how you transitioned into a junior and how you learned about different leadership style, and you adapt and have a different leadership style towards your junior when you have the opportunity to lead a team. And you also gauge among so many types of leadership style, you were trying to figure out which leadership style suits you the best. And at the end, you gave a very great conclusion about no leadership fits all. You have to be agile, and this fits into the situational leaderships that you have been trying to bring out throughout the message. Now, great opening means that you listed out to us there's so many types of leadership style, which some of these I'm not aware as well, inclusive autocratic, hands-off, and then let it automatic run, coach, charismatic leaderships, and so on. And you broke down into your experience, you brought in your personal experience as in EY, how the juniors follow the more experienced ones. And finally, when you have the chance to become the leader of leading a small team, you found that you were gauging between leadership, servant leadership style, or being the coaching style, coaching style leadership. Now, I find that you prefer the coaching style leadership. This leadership style suits you better. And at the end, you talk us about the situational leadership. You fulfill the entire speech purpose because you have already defined the purpose of the speech, and I find it was very well organized. Now, what I think that you can improve in your speech is that I understand that you are a perfectionist, very, very perfectionist. So your speech are well done, no grammatical errors, and it was proper flow, and you spoke in a very eloquent way. However, as your evaluator and also your friend, perhaps, I wish you could enjoy every bit of the speech and remember the three main points of your speech and look at the pinhole when you speak. I realized that you have a note and you were reading from the paper and then looking up to the screen and back and forth. So that gives, while speech is great and eloquent, I find it a little bit lack of personal touch, and perhaps not everyone will feel relevant or engaged into your speech because your body gestures were down and up in such a way. So moving forward, I would like to give you a challenge, that is to relax a little bit. Now you're very experienced corporate leaders in your industries, in your accounting field, so perhaps you can introduce some humor in your future speech. That would be something more refreshing and fulfill into your pathway strategic relationships. When we build relationships, we have to be a little bit more humorous and charismatic. So I hope this my evaluations will help you moving forward. Thank you so much. Back to you, Mr. G. Is GE here? You are muted, I think. Dingguan.
姐要睡了，姐9:25啊。
Hello. Yeah, sorry, I got a little bit of technical break here. So thank you so much, Evan, for the evaluation. It's a very nice evaluation, a showcase of a very seasoned and experienced evaluator as well. I don't have much comments on the evaluation because Evans is a very experienced evaluator. So congratulations, and this is one of the hallmark of a very seasoned evaluator, especially such as Evan herself. Okay, next one, I would like to move on to the table topic side of it. So I would like to welcome our table topics evaluator, which is Junbe. Jun, over to you on the evaluation for all table topic speaker. You have each person about 1.5 minutes, so altogether there are approximately like 5 or 6, so that would be meaning about like 6 minutes for you. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, RGE Beng Kwan. So today, my role as a table topic evaluator, something that I try to avoid in any of the meetings. To be an evaluator for table topic, because I need to be very attentive in my listening. At the same time, I need to jot down notes and give feedback. I'm trying my best. So our very first speaker, Mei Hong, the question given to her was, what do you think that can't be replaced by AI? I think Retno create this, or somehow it's tailored for Mei Hong. Bingo to you, when you hear about this, your first thing you said, that is my job, can't be replaced by AI. I will say because of your occupation. So you take that advantage and write into it. So you explain your role as a physiotherapy, and what most is you actually also, your patient mostly are children, right? So interaction with children can't be replaced because you need human being. So you emphasize on interaction physically and emotionally. So I find, Mei Hong, you are speaking with confidence, even though it is a challenge on impromptu speaking. And I really enjoyed that you are very flair, sapient speaker, using your gesture effectively. Good job. Second, I'm surprised Crystal volunteered, because seldom, right? Crystal seldom take up this. But I would say kudos to your courage. So your questions read out for you was, what are the benefit on AI as educator or teacher in certain field? So I do realize this question even posed to me, I will be like surrender. Okay, it is not easy. because it's really need to have some knowledge about how this AI will affect or being in this field. So I know you have spoken quite a bit. However, being an experienced speaker, it is not difficult for you to speak 1 or 2 minutes, Crystal. I think that is a good, I would call that a attempt. However, I would like to give you maybe some tips. Okay. Also, a reminder for myself. Table topic, to address a questions in a short period of time, you can use the acronym of OREO. O-R-E-O. So the first one, O, is the, hang on, I'm flipping my note. Oh my God. Okay, so it's actually opinion. Share your opinion. When a question posed to you, share or state your opinion. So number 2R is whether you agree or you disagree. Okay, then you give some, what do you call that? Hang on, I'm still looking for my notes. RE, E is you can give some example. All right, and the last O is you can actually conclude giving some of the opinion again. All right, OREO. So I think with this acronym, it's a very quick fix. So you can actually narrate using this and quickly form something and close it with 2 minutes. I hope that is useful for you, Crystal. Okay, so the third speaker, it's Risan. So Risan, how much do you know about AI? And do you care about this, what do you call it? Do you care how big it is now? So you will say that you leverage on your own story, Risan. You're very smart on doing that. You link it back to your personal story where you study information technology. So you actually also relate the movie, right? The first AI movie that most of us don't know. Maybe you're in a different generation. So, and very quickly you say that AI actually applied in our life, and how amazed this has actually changed our lifestyle as well. I think that is your strength, and how you actually thought the thing and you spinned it. Last speaker, our guest Chu Fong. So I think Chu Fong is a little bit of because of the questions was not picking up correctly. So but I think it's fine. So because sometimes when the question thrown to us, we can actually flip it also, right? But for me, being a first timer and also the guest for our meeting, you actually did very well. I don't really feel that you actually stumbled or you have difficulty to share your thoughts within this 1 or 2 minutes. So and you actually use your role being someone that is analytic in your work. It actually show that AI can be a pro and cons in your work. So that's it for my evaluation and feedback. Back to you, our GE.
Okay, thank you so much, Junbei. So it's a very constructive and very motivational evaluation. Just love how she puts all speakers into really a nice individual commentaries and evaluations for each table topic speakers. One thing to note for Jun as a table topics evaluator, you don't need to miss your notes or whatever, because nobody knows for going sake. Silence of it, then it will give a little bit of impact from there, and it shows that you appreciate the power of the pause itself. So right now, I would like to move on to the table, the role players, the technical role players. Would like to welcome the grammarian. Over to you.
Okay, I want to share my screen. Okay, can Can you all see? Oh, can you all see?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So the word of the day for today is appeal. So this is I heard Michelle mention one time, red north one time, resign one time, and June one time. Okay. This is the improper grammatical use that I noticed for today meeting from my leader and team. Suggestion will be from my leader and the team. Very grand and very valuable. The suggestion will be very grand and valuable. Come to the last stage, 1 month ahead. In 1 month ahead, come to the last stage. I need a person who is commitment. I need a person who is committed. This one, I am leveraging my HR skill. I'm leveraging my HR skill in this process. All this I able to assign and delegate well. In this whole event, I was able to assign and delegate well. In Form 4, Form 5, during Form 4 and Form 5 period, a lot of people retrenched in COVID time. A lot of people get retrenched during the COVID time. The information, all this in the movie where I actually, the information in the movie is where I actually. Here are some of the good thoughts or words that I like. From Kamala, God has given me this great opportunity. Don't allow age to be the barrier. From June, even though you're a superwoman, you still need a team. From Michelle, you learn through trial and error. The leader who had no title, you have to be agile to change your leadership style. From Crystal, leverage the technology instead. From Pepe, teamwork make the dream work. That's all from my report. Back to you, Lily. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Grammarian. Yeah, I really love Grammarian, how detailed she is in giving her reports. I mean, basically, she attributes each of the good sentences or the good messages that comes out from every speaker and credited them as well. I just want to note that basically, if you can consider going forward to highlight the strength first, then only the areas of improvements, because if you start off with the areas of improvements or the bad grammatical first, people will get a little demoralized, and kind of like when you get to the part where they have good sentences or good grammar or quotes itself, then they kind of like a bit like reluctant to hear it because they kind of like demotivated or demoralized in this first stage already. So yeah. Anyway, I would like to move on to our R counter. R counter, how many feelers that we got here? Over to you.
Is it everyone? I would like to share my screen. Oh no. Wait. Yes. Yeah. Can you see my?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, sorry. Okay. This is the result of our R counter report. So during the meeting, the speaker Kamala mentioned three air, and repeats with, and speaker June mentioned one air, one so, and repeats with the. Speaker Michelle mentioned one times of R, three and for table topic, Mei Hong, she mentioned one air, and table topic Crystal mentioned three air and mentioned five times of you know. So Rizan mentioned one two air, and Chiu Gong mentioned three eight air. Evaluation speaker Anisha mentioned one R, three nine air. Rizan mentioned one R, one air, and even did very well. I cannot hear any fellow words. And table topic evaluation, Jun Bear mentioned 3R, 3 That's all from my side. Let's pass back to our GE. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our counter. That is a very detailed report. Thank you so much. And the background noise is my kiddo. So next one, I would like to welcome our timer, our Patek Philippe. How well do we catch up with time? Over to you.
Let me share my screen. For table topic session, congratulations everyone, because all of you are within the time frame. Mei Hong, Crystal, Rizan, and Chu Feng are within 2 minutes 30 seconds. For prepared speech, Tamana is not within the time frame. She took 6 minutes and 55 seconds. Other than that, Junbei and Rizalma are within the time frame. Congratulations. For evaluation, Anita, Rizan, Evan, and Jun, all of you are within the time frame. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, timer. So I do love all the technical role players' initiative of having their evaluation put on the slide on a presentation format so that it's easier for us to observe and also for us to look at how much that we have so far in terms of our baseline itself. Congratulations to all the role players and thank you so much. So right now, for my last report, General Evaluator, so I will just quickly run through the whole conduct and also the practices of the meeting itself in its entirety quickly at one go. So the SAA, really, I love the SAA because she started off with a welcoming speech. And basically, she also mentioned some of the house rules that we need to conduct ourselves during meetings. And I thought that she's part of the Toastmasters of the evening because she always she go inland to explain the theme of the day itself. So I thought that she was part of the or double hatting as the Toastmasters of the evening. Then the Toastmasters of the evening came in and moderated the meeting. Love the way that she also highlighted the history of the Toastmasters and basically about Venus Toastmasters when it started itself. So congratulations, Toastmasters of the evening. So I'd like also to give a thumbs up to our table topics master. She can come up with such a very interesting and mind tickling kind of questions that kind of like make the whole speaker stands and think and that's achieve the purpose of the table topics session itself. Basically is that just one note for the table topics, it's okay for table topics to speaker to skirt around the issue, although we always encourage table topic speaker to go and head on their topics and direct their table topic speech towards the topics that is given by the table topics masters. But of course, this is table topics and they think on their feet. So basically, it is okay for us for the speakers to skirt around because we, other than the content of their speech, we also observe the gestures and the tonation of their speech as well. So congratulations, table topics masters. I love the way how you conduct the session itself. And all the evaluators, thank you so much. It's a pleasure working with you guys. I love your agenda. There's not much comments from me because all the information is just jam-packed there. So I love coming again to Venus Toastmasters, and basically Venus, as the planet implies, is a very beautiful planet, and I love to be coming and visit this planet physically or hybrid or virtually going forward. Over to you, Toastmasters of the evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the excellent feedback and evaluation by GE. All the technical roles players and speech evaluators. And it has been my pleasure being your Toastmaster of the evening for this evening. So before I sign off my role for this evening, let us just do another round of e-voting pool to vote for your favorite evaluators for this evening. Okay, and I think it's quite confirmed. I saw the timer report earlier. Everyone is eligible for the vote. So I would now I would like Krista to flash out the e-voting pool for everyone to vote for your favorite evaluators. Krista. Okay, is everyone voted? Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so with that, I will pass on to our president to continue with session. President Rizan, over to you. Thank you.
Give a big round of applause to our Toastmaster of the evening. Also, which is also our first timer. Sorry, I tried to turn on my camera. I don't know why. You see, it only let me appear for 1 second. Okay. Congratulations for all our first timers tonight. Our first timer on Toastmaster of the evening, Pei. Our first timer for delivering speech, Kamala. Our first timer for taking the role as AA, and also our first timer on our counter, Agnes. Congratulations for stepping up and take up the roles, challenge yourself. Okay, before I announce, SA, may I know that is the certificate?
Recent, yes, it's already available. Let me show my screen first.
Okay, great. Okay, so now we would like to announce for our awards who going to be our best. The first one is
The topic.
okay. And drum count our best table. Okay, congratulations, Mei Hong. Sorry.
Thank you.
Wait, yeah. So
Can anyone pin Mei Hong, please, so I can take photo?
Yes, I already pinned my home. Can you guys slide? Cannot.
Oh, don't
not
highlight. Okay. Highlight with return, please. Highlight. No. Okay. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Thank you.
actually, I saw a lot of improvements in Mei Hong for the impromptu speech, and I'm really proud of her that the improvement will show that she's more and more become confident when share impromptu speech and also deliver her speech. Well done, Mei Hong. Next, let us welcome the best prepared speech speakers goes to
Dum 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 dum.
Wow, congratulations, good.
Okay, smile please. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
June told us that she's going to accept the challenge for the impromptu speech for prepared speech, but it seems that you're not. Since you won the best prepared speech speaker, I believe. You see, you become more and more proficiency when become a professional speakers that you even can impromptu and still won the best prepared speech speaker. Well done, Jun. Next,
Thanks for
let's
the
go
encouragement.
to let's go to our best evaluator, which is who is Ewan.
Hey, Ben. Can you pin her, please? Where is Evan? Evan.
Ewan.
Is not on video, so I can't spotlight her.
Oh, okay.
She's on the event. Fine, we
Okay.
will.
I will take
The
photo.
next, the Thorn Among Roses, which I would like to appreciate. We would like to present. Winners would like to present the certificate of appreciation to the Thorn Among Roses. Our GE of tonight, Beng Kwan.
Yay. Thank you. So,
Yeah.
so the turtle among the flowers.
So maybe everyone can show the flower love emoji, the rose emoji to Beng Kwan since.
Okay. No photo. Okay, I'll take photo.
Thank you so much, all.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. The only turtle.
No. Okay, tonight I will also very proudly say that tonight we managed to get all our role players except for general evaluator. All is
I will
handling
take
by
photo,
our
smile. Take photo, smile. Sorry, Risan. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, one more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Reno. Okay, I'm proudly say that tonight meeting is fully filled up by Venus member. So which is showing that our members is proactively taking the roles and challenge themselves. And also you are practicing what you have learned. So all these role player actually showing that the skill set that we learn throughout. But before that, I will also okay. The next one actually, I would also like to make invite Exco to make the announcement. So may I invite June to do
Yes,
the
yes.
announcement?
Yes, yes. Can I
Will
share
you
screen?
unshare, please?
Yeah, can someone
Thank you.
ensure? Yeah. Before I take the stage, I would like to take this opportunity to get some feedback from our guests. We have two guests today. One is Xiao Zhen, another one is Chiu Feng. Maybe let me invite Xiao Zhen to give us some feedback. How do you feel about or anything that you learned, picked up from this meeting?
Hello everyone. I'm Xiao Zhen here. So tonight is my second time joining Toastmaster. So I'm also invited by my friend Pepe, who is the TOE for tonight. So tonight I'm very happy to see her taking up this chance and challenge herself to be the TOE for tonight. So I have learned a lot from today. Interesting topic, the human intelligence versus artificial intelligence. So which is a very trendy topic, especially in the IT industry. So me and Pepe actually we were in the IT industry before. So yeah, I hope to see both of us can have improve ourselves, especially impromptu speaking. So yeah, that's our goal in the future.
Very good. I should pass you the application form already, right?
Sorry.
Anyway, Xiao Zhen, everyone are on the same path, all right? You can see like Mei Hong and even myself, last time when we were a guest, we also don't know what to say, But over time, if given time for you to practice, you will be there. And I can tell you, it is a very safe and encouraging platform. Do you agree with me? Yeah.
Yes,
So like
yes.
Kamala took so many months to start her very first speech. Yeah. So I think it is also perfect, right? Everyone will need to start somewhere. So I looking forward for you to join us as a member in real soon. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Yes. Chiu Feng.
Hello. I didn't expect to have another important speech.
Oh, okay. Just a quick
No,
one.
it's okay. No, just kidding. Yeah. So I think it's very productive 2 hours for me. Like, yeah, usually the after working hours has not been this productive. So really glad that I still like continue to join despite like having some internet issue at the beginning. Yeah, very supportive. The team is very supportive. Lessons reminding me of the session tonight. Crystal reaching out to volunteer myself. So thanks for that. Otherwise, I wouldn't volunteer myself. So really thanks for that. And yeah, looking forward to join you all again. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. I'm very glad that both of you see joining the meeting has benefit on you and also get to know us better. All right, so this is my airtime. I would like to take this to promote a very important event for our club, which is the election. Right? Allow me to share my screen. Hang on, hang on. Sorry, I have some issue. Okay. Give me a signal if you can see. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, perfect. So just a reminder, everyone, club officer is like a company management team, right? And our tenure is actually only 12 months. So every year we will need to do an election. So we call it club officer election, where this year we decided we will do this on 21st of May, which is next 2 weeks. So to begin with, many of you may not know what is a club officer, right? It is a leadership for a club. So there's also another learning path, which is on a leadership. Opportunity for you to serve for bigger crowd or a larger population, which is other club member. So you may ask, what if I am new and I have no experience on this role? In fact, experience is not required because District 51, they will have twice, right? They will conduct club officer training. One is in the beginning and the other one is on the mid-year. There will be a dedicated topics to actually guide you. And of course, we as the old member and club officer, we will also you can also reach out for any information. And then the third one is, will there be any advising? So like I said, every club, we also reporting to a club area director. So that's where we also get some guidance from him. Okay, so there are total 7 positions. All right. Of course, president, vice president of education. It's just like what Yiwen is doing, right? She will be responsible to actually align every member's interest into how far you want to complete your project. The third position is VPM, who is handling all the recruitment and retention of the members for the club. Next is VPPR, public relation. So this time it's Mei Hong. So Mei Hong's role is taking care of our social media platform like LinkedIn, and also coming up with poster, virtual background. So these are the role of a VPPR. Secretary were taking minutes, and also help out on a lot of administration tasks. Treasurer taking care of our money, and of course SAA, who is none other than our Crystal. So of course, president, it's the main person, right? It's like a CEO for a club. Risan has played a very important role in this term as well. So usually in a meeting, president will be opening and also closing, and also representing our club in most of the district, or I would say area club meeting. The last one is immediate past president. So this IPP, in short, we do not need to do any election. It's automatic. The current president, next term, they become an immediate past president. So what I'm emphasizing here, there will be a 7 position that we will need to nominate and also to conduct an election on that day. So last of my slide, this is the poster that we have shared out to you a few days ago. So if you haven't complete the link, kindly take out your mobile now and scan the QR code that we have prepared so that you can immediately complete this Google form, giving us all the names that you wish to have our club officer to lead us, Venus Club, to the next level in the coming year. All right. So that's it on my sharing. So let me pass it over to Risan to take the stage. Thank you, Risan.
Thank you, June. Members, I hope you take up the opportunity to challenge yourself and become our next leader. Don't worry that you know nothing about the role or you don't know how to manage the things, because I believe our members will support each other as like the previous successors. We will ensure that you all can handle it. We will pass on the knowledge. We will inherit the knowledge so that it can become sustainable for our club. I hope don't block yourself, accept the challenge. Okay. Next, it's not the airtime, because just now June mentioned about airtime, but it's show time, show off time. I would like, can you all see my screen now? I'm sharing screen. Okay, sorry.
We can see ChatGPT.
Not ChatGPT, sorry. Let me share again. Right. Okay. Can y'all see my screen now?
Yes.
Is it correct?
Yes.
Okay, everyone, show off time. Okay, our last weekend actually is District 51 Annual Conference, and I would say most of our exco and also Alicia flying from Singapore, Reno flying from Thailand. I'm coming down to KL from Penang. So to be on stage to receive the awards of the achievement of Venus Toastmasters Club over these years. So what we have achieved in this term 2023 and 2024, the first and the foremost, the proudest one will be our President Distinguished Club Early Achiever, which we call it Early President Distinguished Club. Because to achieve this President Distinguished Club, we need to achieve the 10th DCP Distinguished Point goal from set by International Toastmaster. Then to achieve it actually is not easy. You need to work hard for different aspects on the education level, from the membership level, from the club officer, and also the administrations. So to challenge ourselves and also maintain in the membership is also one of the challenges that Venus face. And I'm proudly to say we are not achieving only the goal for distinguished president, but we achieve ahead than the required date, because we achieve it on before 31st of March, where normal president distinguished club their dates, the end dates will be on 30th of June. So well done and kudos to all our club officers. You make it. And also, next one is the Enthusiastic Club Awards. This is also another awards that to encourage, to ensure that our clubs run it well, include our meetings, our members, educations, progress, all this. So with this year, actually one special about this Enthusiastic Club Award is all our club officer, we've been awarded with all the hard works throughout this year. We've been awarded with Toastmaster International recognition by Club Officer PIN. So members, if you take up the leadership roles, you might have the opportunity to get this pin also. So just share about the role. Think about it. See if you want to challenge to accept one of the pin next year. And next, we have also achieved the Triple Crown Awards. Congratulations on our members, Alicia, Fanny, and also Mei Hong. 3 of them, they have achieved the pathway continuously, like completing level 2, 3, 4, or 3, 4, 5 continuously. So it is not an easy progress to achieve 3 levels, complete 3 levels in the pathway in one term. So well done, Alicia. Well done, Fanny, and well done, Mei Hong. This is the pin, the Triple Crown pin that they achieved. And next is the Steadfastness Awards. This is to encourage members to complete the level 4. And also 12 of them, include Tailing, have achieved the level 4 project. Well done on that. Lastly, the Proficiency Awards. Can you see how beautiful it was? What they are holding. Actually, it's the level 1 until level 5 ribbons. If you complete the pathway, no matter you're just one in that any of the, you just completed for the pathway for the terms, you are entitled to receive the awards on our annual conference stage. So this is what winners achieved proudly in this term. And forget to mention, we have also achieved the perfect 10s, which means instead of just achieve the early president distinguished, we also made up all the 10s goal, which not all the clubs can do that. And I will proudly say that thank you to Winners Exco team, and thank you to Winners member to help us to achieve such award. Thank you so much, everyone. The honors belongs to you all. Yay! That's it from mine. Lastly, it's not about the awards, but we would like to announce that winners, actually we have a winners ladies trip annually that which held yearly, and this year we aim it to set on July. Now we are considering to have the trip either in KL or we want to make it to Betong. So I'm looking for our organizing chair for this project. Any of our members would like to take up the challenge to become the organizing chair, OC, let me know, because you can take this project as your level 4 or level 5 project. You can manage the project while you are completing your path project. So let me know if you are interested. Don't worry, you know nothing, because we have such big group experienced members that can support you and give you some idea and what you can do and how you can do it. So just that's it from mine. And also, if you have any suggestions on the venue that maybe you all would like to try out, or you all think that is good place to explore, also can private message me. Yeah. So that's it from my announcement. And should I end it now? Yeah, I think yes.
Yes.
For the meeting of tonight, any others that would like to share something?
Can you share
No.
the photo to me?
Sorry again.
I'm not in the Exco chat, so can you please share the photo to me? Thank you.
Oh, okay, sure. Okay, so that's it for tonight. Then I would like to adjourn the meeting end on 10:08. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Good
Good
night.
night.
Bye.
Thank you.
Ah, so fast gone already.
Good
Cabut
job,
off.
Anis.
Good job, well
Good
done.
job, Michelle.
Hey, good job, everyone.
Yeah, well done, well done. Esco cabut already, then we need to end the meeting already lah. Okay lah, bye-bye everyone.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, Crystal.
Oh, good. Oh, wait,
Good.
let me stop the recording first.
Yeah.